You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, if you are a young basketball fan, I guess, when it comes to learning about basketball, I guess there's no better person to actually learn from than ESPN's Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, a man that has never played professional basketball. He played at in college, and he averaged, I believe, like 1.3 points per game, and that was about it. Now, Stephen A. Smith is on ESPN. He is the biggest name at ESPN. And this man tries to act like he knows everything about basketball. And maybe if you're a young kid and you watch him on TV, even though you probably should be at school, unless it's summertime, you can now get the privilege of actually learning from Stephen A. Smith, or Stephen A. Smith, as Skip Bayless used to call him back on the old First Take days when Skip Bayless was actually on there. Well, look at this, guys. Price of Stephen A. Smith's basketball camp is going viral. I saw this, guys, and I was absolutely stunned. Now, this is Stephen A. Smith giving a camp. This ain't Michael Jordan. This ain't a King's Big Man camp. This is Stephen A. Smith, a ESPN personality. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and read this, guys. Young athletes can pay for the privilege of hearing Stephen A. Smith shout about basketball in person. The ESPN pundit is hosting the Stephen A. Smith basketball camp at IMG Academy this summer from August 6th through the 12th. However, it won't be cheap. Look at these prices, guys. Packages for the camp at Bradenton, Florida start at $2,899 when including boarding. That's the cheapest of four price points, with the most expensive $4,169 also offering additional training and personalized training sessions. Yeah, this is Stephen A. Smith. This is not a professional basketball player giving a camp. Keep that in mind. I'm stunned by these prices, and we know that living in Beijing Biden's economy, everything is super expensive. Inflation is out of control. But this is what Stephen A. said, quote, "To have my own basketball camp associated with IMG Academy is an incredible opportunity for me to share my story and help inspire the next generation," Smith said in a press release. Providing advice on what it takes to succeed, not only on the court, but also beyond the shot clock, is something I'm very passionate about. I'm honored that IMG Academy sees me as someone who can be an extension of his mission of empowering student athletes to win in the future, preparing them for college and for life. Smith will also conduct Q&A sessions and several engaging opportunities at the camp, which is for ages 12 to 18. Attendees will receive custom apparel to wear during the week. Stephen A. Smith, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of him saying, "as a black man," because he always likes to say that, as a black man, like we didn't know he was a black man. This thing is so expensive, guys. I mean, pretty much, guys, that $2,900, that's almost like a price for two to Cancun for a week. For two. This is for one child right here. Now, Stephen A. Smith, I guess he's not going to be helping a whole bunch of black kids with this. This price is insane right here. Look at this one here. This is the next article here on the Spun. Sports World reacts to Stephen A. Smith basketball camp news about these prices. And I was right about Stephen A. Smith and it's 1.5. It says here, despite never playing professional basketball and averaging 1.5 points per game in his final college season at Winston-Salem State, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith is opening a basketball camp for young players. So, guys, you're going to pay $300 to over $4,100 to listen to a guy that averaged 1.5 points per game. Oh, my goodness. And what is the sports world saying? It says here, the sports world is reacting to the news. Quote, people are going to pay for this too, one fan said. That's the sad part. Yeah, that's the sad part. Maybe people with just money to blow, they're going to do this. They're going to do this. Right here, next comment says, to me, that's preposterous. Actually, you should actually say it's blasphemous, for Stephen A. to actually charge that amount. This is insane. This comment here says he just can't help himself. I mean, that is crazy that this is the prices he's charging, and he's not even an NBA player. Now, it mentions here several NBA players in the past, Anthony Simmons, Kenyon Martin Jr., and Evan Neal. They've actually been a part of the IMG Academy over the years. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to pay that kind of money to listen to pretty much a sports analyst put on a basketball camp. If I'm going to pay that kind of money, it better be an NBA player that has good knowledge about the game and can actually help me improve. Stephen A. Smith, not a coach. Not a coach. I guess, he can actually charge this kind of money because of his name. Stephen A. Smith is a big name in the sports media. He's the biggest name at ESPN. But do I think that these kids are actually going to learn much from Stephen A. Smith about playing the game of basketball? No. I don't think so, man. That price is outrageous. Would you guys actually drop $3,000 on the low end for your kids to listen to Stephen A. Smith talk? I wouldn't. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.